Hey everybody, Chris here. Dogecoin has surged again overnight, now over 10 cents, up over 80% for the week. This has been extraordinary. The momentum continues for Doge. We're going to be taking a look at the charts. We're going to be looking at the indicators of where Doge may trade from here and where you can buy Dogecoin if you're wondering. Because what's happening is, as Dogecoin is now getting more popular again, a lot of people talking about it, we see the same articles now surfacing where people are trying to make a little profit off of Dogecoin as well. So we're going to look at all of that. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel, hit that little notification bell so you can be notified when I go live and when I do videos. Live stream last night was a late one last night. We were talking about the strength of Dogecoin, talking about some of these indicators. I'll show again whether Dogecoin was in this overbought position where people would start taking profits and we would maybe see Dogecoin going down. And that didn't happen. Nope. We were talking about, is it now a good time to take profits? And it was 8.5 cents. Well, now it's 10.5 cents. If you'd taken profits at 8 cents or 8.5 cents, you'd be sitting on the sidelines wondering, why did I sell? That's how Dogecoin goes. So let's go ahead. Let's take a look at the news and the charts. I'll show you what I'm looking at. So we'll start here on the charts, and here's Dogecoin right at 10.5 cents as I'm recording this. Dogecoin had come up to hit 10.99. That's 10.99 on Binance. It was 10.97 on Binance.us. I'll show you that in a minute. That was the high that Dogecoin reached this morning. But look at the volume. This is the daily chart, and on the daily chart, Dogecoin has broken out of the downward trend line, broken through that, and has just pushed upwards over the past 5 days at an incredible rate, up almost 80% for the week. This great propelling of the price of Dogecoin up is very similar to what we saw in April of 2021. So if you go back and look at the charts at that, you'll see how Dogecoin was just doing incredible trading, and we're having that again. So this is on the daily. This white line here is the 200 EMA, or exponential moving average, and many thought that once Doge hit that moving average, it was going to sell off and go back down. The RSI being totally overbought in what many consider is the time when people would be taking profits and Doge would start going down. And that hasn't happened yet. Doge is still going up. So zooming in on the 30 minutes and the trading that's happening now, this is where we were on the live stream last night, right around 8.5, between 8.5, 8.7 cents. And many were wondering if that was it and Doge was going to start trading down. It didn't. Overnight, traded back up from 8.5 to 10.5 cents. And the volume picked up yet again. Very strong volume of trading is what we were talking about. That strong volume leads to this continuing surge of price. What's happening with the shorts? Well, if we look at the Doge shorts, what we have is more and more short positions opened up. Some got liquidated. So we've seen this rise in the number of shorts of Dogecoin. Some did get liquidated as Doge took off over 10 cents. But more and more shorts are being opened up, short positions, because many believe that Doge price is going to go down. But a lot of us are saying with this whole Elon Musk Twitter deal, Doge is just going to keep rising, and that could happen as well. So as Doge now surges up to 1060, let's go ahead. Let's take at some of the news. Here is Cryptopolitan. Doge smashes 10 cents as Elon Musk acquires Twitter. How high will Doge go? So this author is looking at some key indicators, says Doge is trading dangerously in the overbought region. And what he's talking about is, well, first we got to talk about the inevitability of the Dogecoin standard over the global financial system. We talked about this in the live stream last night, and here was the tweet. This was back from July of 2020. See, Elon Musk, he has this tendency to put something out there, and then over time, and sometimes it takes years for these things to work out, and this is one of them. So here's the chart that this author is looking at for Doge and seeing the RSI is in the overbought position here. The MACD, these are these green candles here rising up. And so the MACD histogram indicates increasing Doge price momentum to the upside. It's moving above the signal line, suggesting a bullish trend. So with the 14-day reactive strength index indicating overbought Doge, strong indication of a price reversal with plenty of room for downward price movement. The rally has offered much needed respite to long-term holders like many of us, but Doge's price movements on the daily chart show warning signals. Key indicators like the RSI reveal that Doge is severely overbought at the time of this writing. Doge is riding the Twitter wave, which will be detrimental when it subsides. So that's what this author is looking at, is putting out these warning signals. But a lot of us, I mean, we've seen that before. When Doge went up to 6.5, when it hit over 7, when it hit over 8, and now up over 10 cents with this big rise. But what happens with all this excitement of Dogecoin? We start getting these kinds of articles. What is the best app to buy Dogecoin? Turns out there isn't just one. They're all good. Well, some are better than others, I say. But this article here is pretty much a lot of affiliate links to platforms where you can buy Doge. I do have some in the links in the description below, which are my links. So if you want to buy Dogecoin on an app, I recommend Webull, and I have a link in the description below. And on Webull, you can buy Dogecoin. And when you make that crypto trade, well, first signing up for Webull, you're going to get a free stock or two. And then when you make that crypto trade, you're going to get some free crypto as well. At least that was the last deal that they had. They've been giving out Apple stock too. Apple stock is always good. To be able to collect Apple stock, so I recommend that. I also have Coinbase, and if you join Coinbase and make a trade, you'll get some free Bitcoin on Coinbase. I have a link in that description below. But then what I use is I use Binance.us. So here's Binance.us. So for those in the United States, except for a few states like New York and Texas where you can't trade on Binance.us, this is what I do all of my purchases on. So here's Dogecoin overnight, early this morning, hitting 10.97 as its high right there. I love this platform because you actually see the bid and the ask here at 1060 right now. You see the actual sales happening, how many Doge are actually being sold at what price. So this is very informative because you can actually see the price movement and whether these are sales or buys, because you actually see in the red or the green what's happening between buys and sales here. So this gives you a good indication of where the price is going. You see all these greens here, and so Doge went from 1060 to 1062, 1063, 1064 with these purchases. You can see it live, and that gives you a much better indication of how that trading is going when you're trying to get the best price when you're buying. So you'd be looking to see more of the reds, which would be the sales, and maybe the price coming back down. You can do limit orders and market orders here. You can set stop limits. So very good trading platform. Do try it out. I have a link in the description below. Recommend trying out Binance.us. You make your purchase here, and then you transfer your Doge off of Binance and go into a Trust wallet or Exodus wallet or to a Ledger, Nano or Trezor to get the Doge off the platform. I also use Binance.us for some other cryptos where I can stake them. Like I've got my VeChain staked, Harmony One staked on Binance.us, and I keep that for proof of stake cryptocurrencies. But for something like Doge, you transfer it off, you get it to your wallet. Finally, on the news, crypto news, traders predict these 7 coins to pump 10x after Dogecoin price explodes. So they're not only jumping on the Dogecoin bandwagon trying to get clicks, right? Dogecoin, well, if Dogecoin pumped 10x from here at 10 cents, we'd have Dogecoin at $1. So that would be awesome. They're actually pushing some like SHIB. So they think SHIB is going to follow. And that does happen. And for those SHIB holders, you might see a big, another pump in the SHIB price following, because we saw that yesterday. SHIB took off after Doge did, and we could see that again today over the weekend. SHIB making this big move following. But then they have a bunch of other stuff here that I don't even know what these are, the Tama Doge and stuff like that. I don't support any of that. ApeCoin, I don't know about the whole NFT thing is having a real challenge right now. I never got into NFTs. So, but down here at the bottom, when it gets to Dogecoin, still set to pump higher. Blunts at Smart Contractor also posted, if you miss Doge, you still have a chance to hop into SHIB. So they're pushing some SHIB, but he doesn't think Doge is done yet. He's looking at more accumulation. Haven't seen anything like this in a long time, and Doge can continue to go higher. Even with the price over 10 cents, the biggest risk that you face right now is not having enough Doge. So in looking forward, I'm going to be doing another video on my November price prediction, and also going to do a live stream on Halloween night, Monday night. Going to be another late one, I think. So look out for that. And we'll be celebrating the Doge Halloween. That will be fun. Please be sure to subscribe and hit that little notification bell so you can be notified when my live streams go on, so you can come and join the fun. We had a good chat last night. A lot of people asking questions, not only about Doge, but we touched on some other cryptos as well as some stocks, and we had a little stock talk as well. Always fun on the live stream, so be sure to tune in and join in on the fun on the live streams. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this big surge in the price of Dogecoin. And as always, give the video a like. Appreciate the support. We'll see you next time.